All right, Heat Race 1 for our Rotax Seniors and Masters. Here's their lineup. On the 8th road in 15th position is the number 716 of Todd Meyer. In the 14th position, the 727 of Renee Turnion. In the 13th position, the 767 of John Robichaux. In the 12th position, the 771 of David Killian. In the 11th is the 780 of John Paul Leno. Joey Toops, one of our rookies, in the number 5 card in the 9th position. Also a rookie, the 787 of Regis Harrington. And he's in the 8th position. In the 7th, the 699 of Joseph Ricard. In the 6th position, 695 of Miles Zervigon. In the 5th position, the 688 of Louis Zervigon. In the 4th position, the 627 of Joe Zahavi. 3rd position, the number 21 of Ellis Musso. In the 2nd position, on the outside of the pole, the 600 of Everett Thomas. And in pole position, the 625 of Zach Rouse. We've got a 2-wave start going here, so we'll have to wait and see how things shake out as they come back around for the first time past our start-finish stand.
So Ron, looks like Zach Rouse is in the lead, but man, is that Everett Thomas right behind him? And then Joe Zahavi nipping at their heels.
Turning 46s.
So Ron, I looked away, but it looks like Zach Rouse lost a couple spots. Joe Zahavi capitalized and made it up to first.
Yes, he did.
And Zach Rouse drops another spot.
The 688 of Louis Zervigon moved up into the 3rd spot.
Yeah, watch Luis, man. He's back with a vengeance.
Yes, he is. And Joe Zahavi right out in front.
Here comes our Masters of Dave Killian. Looks like he's leading the pack there.
Not quite the fastest lap for David, but still he's out in front. Looked like he turned a 47.154, and John Paul Leno 46.709. Todd Meyer a 46.944, and Renee Turnion a 46.768. So not the fastest, but in the right position.
Yep, and look at those guys go there and nose to tail. A little pass maybe in Masters. Third place took over second. Let's see who that is. I believe that was Todd Meyer. Yep, it was.
Looks like Joe's gotten out in front and starting to step out a little bit.
Oh, a little contact.
We still have quite a battle going on though. 2nd through what? 5th position.
A little spin for Todd Meyer in the back. Looks like he continues. Like Louis Zervigon had a little bit of contact with Everett Thomas in making a pass. So we got some close racing back there in the middle of the track. Like Zach Rouse is trying to make some passes here, trying to catch back up to where he started.
Yeah, there's been a little bit of bumping and rubbing today. Zervigon with a fast lap there. His best time so far, 45.236. That's been the fastest lap of the race so far.
Very good. Narrowing in on Joe Zahavi. There's about a 1.3 second gap between the two. That looks like Luis may have a shot in first place.
He's definitely catching him. 3, 4, 5, and 6 all nose to tail as well. Oh. Is there blocking in racing? Just curious.
The race director says yes.
Apparently so, according to the race director. There is blocking in racing. I was just curious. Another great lap by Luis Zurbagan with a 45.046. Oh, he's an expert blocker.
Blocking or blockhead?
It's ever since he went out of that card, he hadn't raced since.
I don't know. You hear rumors of people I just heard he was
I'm waiting on my comeback till Bob Beasley comes back.
That's what it is. He's waiting for you, Bob.
Yep. Looks like Zach Rouse almost went off track, maybe lost a position in doing so. Zach having a tough race.
Yes, he is. These guys are very competitive. Look at the battle going on for our first place. Here comes our start. Our leaders, first and second place, battling all the way down. Lewis has gotten right up on his back bumper. Joe Zahavi out in front in the 627. Looks like the number 780 is Jean-Paul Leno with his fastest time, 46.525, as well as the number 771 of David Killen with a 46.551.
Now coming on the main straight, looks like Joe Zahavi and Luis Zurbagan getting awfully close together. Luis has caught him up about 0.2 of a second.
Yeah, yeah. They've really been racing hard with one another as well. Todd Meyer.
I stepped away for a second. How did Todd Meyer get back to the first of Rotax Masters?
It's all about being fast and consistent.
Fast driving right there.
Yes, indeed.
That spin in the back.
He was able to come right back, though.
Yeah, Todd Meyer setting a fast lap for his class of 45.972. Well done.
Joe Zahavi on lap 10, 45.168 for your leader.
He's feeling the heat from Luis Zurbagan.
Yes, he is.
Again, about 0.2 of a second difference between the two.
Yeah, and Lewis's best time was a 45.046, so he's definitely right there. They're very competitive.
That time by, Joe opens up the gap by about 1/10 of a second, so about 3/10 separating first and second place. Miles Zurbagan, though, working on Everett Thomas. About 1/10 of a second between the two of those.
I see Regis Harrington in the 787 turn his fastest lap, 45.646, as well as Ellis Musso in the number 21 with a 45.810, and David Killen in the 771 with a 46.206.
Luis looks closer this time by. Let's see. Yep, just a little bit closer, but about 3/10 separating the
2 laps to go.
And then Miles Zervigon working on Everett Thomas. About 2/10 of a second between those two.
Got a 1 minute warning, 1 minute warning for all you super sportsmen. Super sportsmen, 1 minute warning to the grid. To the grid. You know, he was a little closer on that last lap, but it looks like perhaps Joe's pulled it out just a little bit on him.
Yeah, Joe's holding his lead. Doing very well. You know, him and his wife TJ, both great drivers. Both competing in rental kart leagues in the couples races.
Do they?
And very good, great competitors, good, a lot of fun.
That's fun.
Again, TJ, not bad in a kart either.
Still a good race going on for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th position.
You know, Ron, the competition as the years progress has really stepped up. You know, everybody's running great races. We're seeing very few mechanical breakdowns. That tells me people are learning their cars.
Absolutely,
Do a lot of maintenance, do a lot of testing, and it shows. I've also seen a lot of guys out during the week with Shelton out on track doing some private coaching. And again, that
I'm sure that helps.
Definitely shows in lap times.
All right, here we come, down to the last turn. Last lap. There's the checkered flag. Number 627 turns his fastest time as well at a 44.673.
You know, Ron, I think that's the fastest of the race.
Yes.
Wow, well done, Joe.
I think he needed every bit of that as well, because I
Yeah.
can see that Lewis right behind him turned his fastest lap as well.
Yeah, about 2 100 separate their best time. So again, very equally matched, very well driven. I see Pete Licardi downstairs. Looks like his, he has a card he kind of shares with his buddy Zach Rouse.
Right.
So it looks like they may have a little work to do between sessions now. Definitely give a big thanks out to Pete, though. He's a firefighter, so appreciate your service. Taking care of all the good people, keeping safe from fires, and giving you a fire department hat, too. Pretty snazzy.
Nice.
Yep.
It's all about the freebies.
That's right. So, Ron, you want to run us through the finishing order and lap times?
All right, let's take a look here, and what we'll do is, this is unofficial, obviously, but in the first position, the number 627, Joe Zahavi, with his fastest lap and the best lap of the race at 44.673. Louis Zervigon in the number 688 in second position. In the third position, the 600 of Everett Thomas. Miles Zervigon in the 695 in fourth. Ellis Musso in fifth position. And Regis Harrington in the sixth position. The 716 of Todd Meyer. The 780 of Jean-Paul Leno. The 699 of Joseph Ricard. The 727 of Rene Tournion. And the 771 of David Killian, as well as the 625 of Zach Rouse.